Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, your go-to source for everything two wheels. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting revivals in the motorcycle world, the 2025 Honda CB754. Yes, you heard it right, Honda has brought back the iconic CB754, and it's not just a nostalgic throwback, it's a thoroughly modern machine wrapped in classic charm. If you're into retro aesthetics with modern engineering, this one's going to hit you right in the feels. Let's talk about what makes this machine more than just a name from the past. First impressions matter, and when the 2025 CB754 rolls into view, it's impossible not to stop and stare. From the front, you're greeted by a perfectly round LED headlamp that blends vintage design with futuristic brightness. It's framed by polished chrome forks that glint in the sunlight and a neat little front fender that gives a respectful nod to the original A69 model. The handlebars are upright and slightly pulled back, giving that relaxed, road-commanding posture. You also get those bar end mirrors, a clean, modern touch that doesn't look out of place on this retro reboot. Moving to the side profile, the bike absolutely nails the proportions. The sculpted 15-liter fuel tank with its classic teardrop shape wears the Honda badge proudly, outlined in gold. It's an instant hit of nostalgia, especially when combined with the long, flat seat stitched in diamond pattern, a tribute to the original CB's look. The side covers are minimalist, each stamped with a simple A754 emblem. The blacked-out engine contrasts beautifully against brushed aluminum touches throughout the chassis. The dual-shock setup at the rear, coupled with the spoked wheels, reinforces that authentic retro vibe, while still incorporating subtle modern touches like ABS-equipped disc brakes and Showa suspension components. From the back, the 2025 CB754 stays true to form with the rounded LED tail light sitting atop a tidy rear fender. The twin chrome exhausts say yes, they've gone for the 4x2 design here. Flares slightly as they exit, delivering a symmetrical and clean look that's both classic and aggressive. The indicators are round and amber, exactly what you'd expect on a bike aiming to channel the golden age of motorcycling. Now let's get to the heart of this beast, the engine. Honda's gone with a brand new 750cc inline-four power plant, air and oil cooled, staying faithful to the CB's roots while updating it for today's emissions standards. This engine is smooth, responsive, and engineered for both character and reliability. It produces around 85 horsepower and 64 Nm of torque, more than enough for spirited highway runs and effortless city cruising. The throttle response is clean, especially in the mid-range, and there's a definite sense of refinement that Honda has mastered over the decades. The gearbox is a slick 6-speed unit with a light slipper clutch, making gear changes smooth and confidence-inspiring, whether you're downshifting aggressively or just cruising in top gear. On the road, the CB754 feels incredibly balanced. It's not trying to be a sport bike, but what it does offer is pure riding pleasure. The frame geometry gives you confident handling in corners, while the suspension is tuned for comfort without feeling spongy. It strikes a great middle ground, making it suitable for newer riders as well as seasoned veterans. Braking performance is solid too, thanks to dual front discs and a single rear disc, all managed by a modern ABS system that works in the background without intruding. What's especially impressive is how Honda has balanced the retro design with present-day functionality. You get a digital instrument cluster embedded in analog-style dials, so you still get that old-school look, but with gear position indicators, fuel range, and even Bluetooth connectivity. There's also a USB-C charging port discreetly tucked under the seat. And speaking of the seat, it's spacious and well-cushioned, easily accommodating longer rides without a second thought. When it comes to pricing, Honda's strategy with the 2025 CB754 seems to hit the sweet spot. At an expected base price of around $10,500, you're getting a premium retro motorcycle with modern-day reliability, iconic styling, and the Honda badge, which means long-term peace of mind. There's also a special edition version available in limited colors with chrome fenders and a leather seat that pushes the price closer to $11,500. But honestly, even the standard trim feels complete and deeply satisfying. So what's the verdict? The 2025 Honda CB754 is more than just a retro-styled machine. It's a carefully crafted blend of nostalgia and innovation. It looks like it came straight out of a dream from the 1970s but rides like a modern-day masterpiece. Honda has managed to honor the legend while creating something fresh and exciting for a new generation of riders. Whether you're a longtime fan of the original CB or just looking for a stylish, reliable, and emotionally resonant motorcycle, this bike demands your attention. Thanks for riding with us here on Global Bike Buzz. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at the 2025 CB754, hit that like button, subscribe for more exclusive bike reviews, and don't forget to ring that bell so you never miss an